Hello there. So yeah, man, it's Daniel here. Today was fun. Today was really fun, man. I did the warm up call. Yeah, the warm up call. I mean, it was you know. Not in terms of my performance, but because of the partner. He's no, and I get it, because I've been there. Like he's improving his English, so like it's kind of hard. He was playing the prospect. I mean, it was good, to catch up because last time I talked with him was last year, and like it's been a while. Um, and well, besides that, I had to talk with the owner of the offer that I am right now, and I said, bro, I didn't say using these words, but I said, yeah. So man, I'm gonna need. I wanna see the sales calls of the prospects of the leads that I set. Like I was really hoping to have a lot of pushback. I said, oh, okay. I was like, oh, that was easy. And I said, no, but like, I was right. I said, yeah, because, that is with my closer. I said, all right. The Fathom, which is the platform we use to record our calls. So I was like, okay, like, you don't have control of that? So what? I said, you don't have control of the calls? I said, yeah, I do. So why you don't have that? Like I was very straight to the point, man. Because for fuck's sake, like you're the owner of. I don't give a fuck. For fuck's sake, you're the owner of the fucking company, and you don't have the recordings, the sales call recordings. How is that even possible, man? He's your closer. He answers to you. You know, yeah, he's supposed to. You know, um, but like I got one. You know, I saw one, and I get it. No, I got it right away. I'm not gonna make money here. I mean, the owner, I mean, he's good. Like not like great, but like he's good. Like he can close deals. But his guy, no, no. Like by the end of the call, the prospect said, "Yeah, I need to think about it." I was just like him. I was like, "Yeah, man, we need to think about it. We need to think about it." I regret deeply of having sent this guy to talk with that closer. I was like, no man, sorry. I'm thinking right now. Maybe I should call him and say, yeah man, I saw the sales calls here you had with the closer. Man, I'm sorry. If I knew that this this salesperson was so bad, I wouldn't send you. I wouldn't have book you to talk with him. I'm sorry. That's the way that I feel. No, the guy's just like it is so fucking annoying. Like for me to watch the call, it's annoying. Just me like watching the call, I couldn't stand that shit. I couldn't bear that shit. Like it was just so what's the word? I'm gonna even search the word. I mean that's not the word that I want, but like the meaning is similar. It's just so fucking boring, you know. But like not boring in a way that you feel like okay, he's following the process, he's doing this. Like not this type of boring. The boring in the sense of he's just talking and talking and talking and fucking talking. Man, like in a sales call, you're not supposed to talk that. Like you as the salesperson, you're supposed to just shut your fucking mouth, your fucking mouth, and ask questions, man. You must make the prospect talks a lot, not the other way around. And like I was just like, fuck, man. It's for this piece of shit that I'm setting the calls. Fuck that, man. Because like there was one call that I really wanna see. Like I want, I like if I like I don't give a fuck anymore because I'm regardless. Like the only thing that I was thinking like, oh maybe I would like still be in this offer, like it's like remain this offer, like stick with the offer if I was uh, if I transition of to a closing position, maybe, because the it's not even high ticket, bro. Like the only high ticket is 7K that they never close because they never pitch that because they're too afraid. They're pussies. But like, okay, if it was for that, yeah. But like besides that, but like there's one call. Was my first set. This lady, very extremely qualified, extremely qualified. No, doing like 15 to 20 like estimates jobs, you know, uh, per week, full home remodeling. That it's very expensive. Extremely qualified. She has a budget. She really wants the thing. She said like I'm looking for ways to get the more jobs. She's like scaling like crazy. No, she is the decision maker. Like like the timing is good. Like everything was perfect. I set her. I booked her. They didn't close her. They did a follow up, and like the moment I didn't even like watch the call, but like the moment they say follow up, I said, yeah, he fuck it up, and now he's like trying to like, oh no, it's a follow up. No, he just fucked up the call, and like I knew it before the call, before I saw this fucking horror, like it's a fucking horror movie. This shit, like today that I saw that after I saw that, I was like, okay, yeah, I was right. I was right all along, right? Um, but like I just want to see that call. I wanna see how they fucked up that one. I wanna see because it's important for me to see like what not to do, right? Because there's like and then like I got more information today because I asked like, yeah man, I wanna see that call. Like, said yeah man, she was extremely qualified. 5 million a year, extremely qualified. Like she can't. It's not a matter like it's 15. Like the the packages are 1,500, 3K, and 7K. I mean, like there's no way. Like it's funny. It's funny. It sounds like a fucking joke. Um, but yeah, man. Like she had the money. She has the money. She wants to do the thing. And she needs because she wants to scale, so she needs to get more leads. She needs to the decision maker. The timing is perfect. Like how man, like for fuck's sake, like and by the way, she show up to the call, so like that one like she really wants the thing. So how the fuck did you not close her? You know, I want to see that. I want to see what happened to that call, like on that call, you know. Um, and then I asked, for the fucking call, and the guy just, visualized, like he viewed my message. I do it later. My clothes needs to give you access. Like bullshit. Bullshit. And then like, um, I had to also, because my door, fuck it up here. It's just problems. You try to save money, you just like we have this thing here in Brazil. Like when you do this, it's because like you got fucked. Not literally, not literally. Like it's not literally. It's like you got a bad deal. You know, like it didn't work for you. Like it wasn't that good the outcome for you. So like you know, you got screwed. You got screwed. You got screwed over. You know, that was the shit. That was the shit. Uh, fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, so, yeah, the door. Like you try to save money. Mm-mm-mm. Like we have a saying here in Brazil, the cheap ends up being expensive. You try to save money, and then you get a low quality product or service, and then you have to spend more money to fix the shit you got because you try to save money, right? So it ended up being more expensive. So yeah. Anyway, Um, and then I was just I was reviewing the guy that I'm doing, like the sales guy. There's a lot of shit that I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that must improve, man. A lot of things. And then I book a lot of small calls for tomorrow. And then start applying for offers. And well, I bought some the curtain, to improve my background, and also some T-shirts. And yeah, I went to do a side quest as well. Well, we'll see how that goes, right? So yeah, man, that's it. Take care. And let's keep moving forward and let's conquer. Bye.